My name is Eva Marie, and I'm looking for love.
Okay, let's welcome our next single lady. Hello.
Okay, look. I I I want to know I want to know who got the crush on my man at the end. Like that's all I want to know at this point. Everything else don't even matter. I just want to know who crushing on my man at the end. I want to see them, and this look like it's the last person. So I kind of want to see who crushing on him, because that's gonna be the interesting part. Is it her? Was it the last girl? Oh man, it probably was the last girl. All right, well, we'll see. Let's see.
Hi.
Your mic.
Hi.
Okay, let's start by you telling us your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Eva Marie. I am a premier agent for an airline, and I own a mobile bartending company called Everything Tipsy.
Okay. Well, you have no pop balloons. I'm going to let you ask the gentleman a question.
What's your view on a man being a provider?
Okay. You have one pop balloon. Let's find out why he popped.
So when I hear those questions and I hear like 50-50, I think those questions are rooted in a spirit of like selfishness and manipulation. I think when first meeting people and trying to get to know each other, we should be learning more about our character, not leading with necessarily finance. We'll get to that. So I just feel like that's like something that's rooted, not like a red flag for me.
Other than that, is she your type?
Oh, yeah, she's very beautiful. My type. Yeah, definitely would take her on a date.
Is he your type?
No,
What makes him not your type?
he's short.
You know, I liked his response. That's a good response, because when you really shouldn't talk finances on the first date. You know, the whole idea of how much you make, do you want to do 50-50 and everything. I mean, it could be a good strategy with weeding people out to see how somebody gonna take care of you, but at the same time, are you really getting to know a person? I like his response. I didn't like her response. She looking hard down at the end. I really didn't like her response. I'm gonna just there's something that I want to say, but I can't say it because I don't want to come off as a hater. So I'm gonna keep it going.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Stephen Reese, I'm 41. I'm an insurance adjuster, part-time actor. The thing is, when a woman asks that, and most of the times it sounds like that they want somebody to just take care of them.
I don't need nobody to take care
I
of
got
me.
you, but
Nobody.
I feel that. But when a man here,
Don't get defensive. Don't get defensive. I'm seeing the energy right now. Don't get defensive. He is just stating his opinion on what people act when women ask that question. What is a provider to you? Because it does sound like that you're looking for somebody to take care of you when you ask those questions. So don't get defensive, because you already get defensive and she kind of shut down at night and then you want to listen.
hears that, that's what they feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with looking out and taking care. Like if I just said, if I'm paying $5,000 an hour bills, if you can't pay the car notes and insurance for that month, hey,
I could pay everything.
see, but
Everything.
everybody don't look for that, and everybody, so most women want you to just pay for everything, and they want all their money for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that changes the whole aspect of it. You know, that's all. But everything else, baby, oh, the package, chocolate. Chocolate.
Okay, now, is Steve your type?
No,
What makes him not your type?
he's just not. He's funny though.
Okay. Why did you pop your balloon? Your name, your age, and your occupation.
And Randall, I'm 40 and I'm account manager. The only reason why I pop my balloon is the height thing. And especially said he's taller, he's too short, and he's taller than me. So I know I don't have a chance.
Okay. Now, is he your type?
No,
What makes him not your type?
his teeth.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful, chocolate, nice looking.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Named Jeremiah, 35, working routes distribution, and just not my type.
He not mine either. He need a haircut.
Okay, your name, your age, and occupation.
My name's Eric. I'm 30. I'm a fleet manager. She looks great. I didn't pop on the question. It was more so, um, I like tattoos, but it's the placement for me.
Mm.
That's all. Maybe I'm a little conservative. Maybe I'm a little picky, but that's all.
You're not your type.
He's handsome. He look like a little Boosie.
I know somebody's gonna say it today.
We've been saying it the whole time. Okay. And do you mind answering that question, please?
Yeah, I was gonna answer a question, but we lined up in high order. I think I heard you say you popped him because he was too short.
But you're handsome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So is your type consist of height first? That's what you're looking
No,
for in a
not
man?
first. No.
Okay. That's just what I heard. So I was just trying to make sure. But I didn't even get a chance to really hear nothing about you. Everybody popping the balloons and stuff. She looks good.
That's fine. They can't
I
handle all
wanted to
this.
hear, something before I just went in with a judgment,
Did you want to hear the question again?
What was the question?
What was your question?
The first one?
Mhm.
I have another question.
Okay.
No, the first question was, what was your view on a man being a provider?
Okay. You want me to answer that? Or you want me to answer other questions?
You can answer.
I mean, that's just the basics, I guess. That's a necessity. That's just how I was raised, Man provider does not just necessarily equate to always bringing home all the money. Like I said earlier, you go through journeys in life, ups and downs. So it might not always be equivalent to just money, but the man gonna always provide, or at least that's how I look at it, The next question.
No, I'm done. I don't have any more questions.
Do you have any questions?
What? Okay. If you were to name a man who set the example of what you want your man to look like, who was that man and why?
Dang, that's a good question. Now I did hear a dog out the other guys. I was just waiting to see what was gonna happen here. I hear her dog out the other guys. It's that whole rejection thing. Like when some women get rejected, it just be that whole I got to get back at them thing. Even though the guys was they didn't say anything wrong. One dude said, I don't like your tattoo placement. Then she said to another guy, oh, you need to get your hair cut, which I get it. You should have like a decent appearance when you come on the show. You shouldn't be looking in just any kind of way. Cause dude look rough. Like it looked like he do need a haircut. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably why a lot of them just kind of just like popped his balloon. Cause he ain't come dressed to impress. I get it. But I do want to know what her other question was, but she's not gonna say it now. So let's see how she responds to his question.
Maybe Steve Harvey, because he's motivational, not looks, but because he's motivational.
Okay. So that's like who you look at as like, I want my husband to reflect kind of like.
No.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like as far as principles of a man.
Oh, what's his name? Russell Wilson.
Okay. Let me ask it in this way. Do you know a man who's been in your life, who's been a figure of like, that's a husband like material?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop just based off the fact that like, I wouldn't necessarily just want somebody to, we all have our ways of like what we think our mate should look like. I would have wanted you to experience it to, like a father or a mentor. Like, hey, this is a great guy. Or, do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, would you never have really seen that? I feel like it might create conflict, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
Is he your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. I mean, not my type, but he's handsome.
Yeah, she said all of us wasn't her type whenever she said that first comment. We in high order. She said the tallest man, too short. I said, oh damn, it's already over with.
We just said 85%
Yeah.
under 6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh dang! I didn't get to find out who who was crushing on dude. That's the end of the show. Well, anyways, that was a great question on his part, and I understand why he popped his balloon, because she doesn't have something. She doesn't have like a role model or something to go on, like a blueprint. She doesn't have a blueprint of the type of guy that she wants. So that's why he popped, which I mean could be considered kind of shallow in a sense, but you know, I don't know. Like I like it as a question, but then again, I don't really like it as a question, so to speak, because I mean it's a great question. She answered Steve Harvey first, which we all know Steve Harvey, right? Then she said Russell Wilson. Then it was kind of like, all right. So then we get into it, and so we get more into it. So then it's then she like, well, I don't have a father figure to go on. So then it kind of goes back and perpetuate that idea that fathers need to be in their kids' lives to show little girls and show little boys. One, show little boys how to be a man, and how to treat a woman, and then show little girls what they can expect from a man, what they should accept from a man, and what they should not accept from a man, because you know that's their father, and that is the example that they should go by. So, but you know that's my soapbox. Hey man, check out. So we do have another episode that's coming tomorrow, the other part of the balloon that we're gonna do, and we're gonna do that at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna be on time this time, okay? If I gotta speed through traffic, I'm gonna get here. I'll catch y'all in the next go around. Peace.